Have you been drinking plenty of water but still experience muscle cramps, fatigue, brain fog, headaches, muscle weakness, or even heart palpitations? Many women assume they simply need to drink more water. But what if the problem isn't dehydration? What if your body is missing the minerals it needs to produce energy, support healthy muscles, maintain a steady heartbeat, and regulate hormones? In today's episode, we're exploring one of the most overlooked topics in women's health, mineral deficiency during perimenopause and menopause. You'll learn why minerals are essential for hormone balance, heart health, bone strength, hydration, and cellular energy. We'll also talk about why so many women become depleted during midlife, how mineral deficiencies can be evaluated through appropriate testing, and practical ways to naturally restore your body's mineral balance. Because sometimes the symptoms we experience aren't simply a normal part of aging. They're messages from the body asking for support. So friend, if you're ready to discover why minerals matter, learn how they influence your hormones, heart health, energy, and hydration, and uncover practical natural ways to nourish your body from the inside out, then grab a notebook and pen, and let's dive in. Hey friend, welcome to Integrative Medicine for Energy and Health. Are you struggling with low energy, excessive weight, chronic fatigue, imbalanced hormones, or body aches and pains that are robbing you of enjoying life? If you're ready to take the guesswork out of living a healthier life, you're in the right place. Hi, I'm Rekishia. I'm a mom, honorably retired Air Force veteran, award-winning author, social worker, and Christian alternative medicine provider. For years, I tried improving my health through conventional medicine and nothing worked until I finally found a simple strategy that was easy and fun. This podcast will provide you with natural ways to increase energy, lose weight, regulate hormones, and improve your mood. If you're ready to live, look, and feel better, grab your favorite cup of herbal tea and let's jump in. Hello and welcome to Integrative Medicine for Energy and Health. I'm Dr. Rekishia McMillan, integrative women's health expert and certified integrative nutrition health coach. Whether you're listening on your lunch break, during a walk, or while driving, I'm so grateful you're here. My goal each week is simple: to help you understand your body in a way that is practical, faith-centered, and rooted in both science and wisdom. And today's episode is very personal for me. A few years ago, I began noticing something I couldn't ignore. I was experiencing frequent leg cramps. My muscles felt weaker than normal, almost like my strength wasn't fully there. And at times, I experienced heart palpitations that caught my attention. Like many women, my first thought was simple: maybe I just need to drink more water. So I did exactly that. I increased my water intake, but even with proper hydration, the symptoms didn't fully resolve. That's when I knew I needed to take a deeper look. As I began researching what was happening in my own body, I discovered something important. Hydration is not just about water, it depends on minerals. The nutrients that help water actually enter the cells, support muscle contraction, regulate nerve signals, stabilize heart rhythm, and produce energy. That experience reminded me of something I now teach every week. Our bodies are always communicating with us. Symptoms are not random. They are often signals asking for support. And that brings us into today's conversation. Why do minerals matter? When most people think about nutrition, they think about vitamins, but minerals are just as essential, if not foundational. Every cell in your body depends on minerals to function properly. Minerals support nerve communication, muscle contraction, heart rhythm, hydration balance, hormone signaling, enzyme activity, energy production, and bone structure. Without adequate minerals, the body doesn't shut down, but it begins to function less efficiently. Think of minerals as the electrical wiring that keeps the body running. Now we'll focus on why women become more mineral deficient during menopause. During perimenopause and menopause, the body goes through major hormonal and metabolic changes. As estrogen declines, bone remodeling increases, calcium demands become more critical, magnesium needs rise for muscle, sleep, and nervous system balance. Digestion and absorption often become less efficient. At the same time, stress, medications, gut changes, and processed foods can increase depletion. Here's something important. Research shows widespread mineral inadequacy in modern diets. Nearly 50% of U.S. adults consume less magnesium than recommended. More than 95% of adults fail to meet potassium intake recommendations, and calcium intake is often insufficient in midlife women, especially after menopause. So this just isn't an individual issue, it's a widespread nutritional gap. For more on bone health, I invite you to listen to podcast episode 288, where I talk about bone loss, weak bones, and hormone imbalance in women, and 5 foods that naturally rebuild bone strength through osteoblast activation, and it also includes my special recipe. Many women ask, how do I actually know if I'm deficient? The first step is not guessing, it's evaluating. A healthcare provider may recommend lab testing such as complete blood count or CBC, comprehensive metabolic panel, iron studies and ferritin, vitamin D levels, serum magnesium with limitations, and additional targeted mineral testing when needed. It's important to understand that some minerals like magnesium are stored inside the cells, so blood levels don't always reflect total body status. That's why symptoms matter just as much as labs. If you're experiencing persistent fatigue, muscle weakness, cramping, or heart palpitations, don't ignore it. Those are signals worth evaluating. Here's something many women don't realize. You can consume minerals daily, but still not absorb them well. Why? Because absorption depends heavily on gut health. Factors like low stomach acid, gut inflammation, microbiome imbalance, digestive orders, or certain medications can all reduce how well minerals are absorbed and utilized. So again, it's not just about what you eat, it's what your body can actually use. For more information on gut health, listen to podcast episode 267, where I talk about leaky gut and hormone health imbalance in women, the ultimate bone broth strategy to heal and rebalance. Did you know that every heartbeat begins with an electrical signal? And those signals depend on minerals such as magnesium, potassium, calcium, and sodium. These minerals regulate heart rhythm, muscle contraction, nerve communication, and fluid balance and hydration. When mineral levels are low, women may notice symptoms like cramps, weakness, fatigue, or irregular sensations in the chest, which should always be evaluated by your healthcare provider. For more on heart health, listen to podcast episode 279, Heart Palpitations in Women, How Hormonal Imbalance and Nutrient Deficiencies Affect Your Heart. Now we'll shift into why food isn't what it used to be. Modern agriculture, soil depletion, food processing, and storage methods have all impacted nutrient density in our food supply. In addition, water systems often remove naturally occurring minerals during treatment. So even when you're eating and drinking enough, we may not be getting enough of the same mineral exposure as previous generations. There are simple, practical ways to support mineral balance, starting with food. Incorporating foods such as spinach, Swiss chard, collard greens, pumpkin seeds, sesame seeds, almonds, bone broth, sardines, and salmon are essential. Hydration also matters. One of my favorite hydration hacks is adding a small pinch of Baja Gold sea salt to my water first thing in the morning. Baja Gold is an unrefined sea salt containing over 90 naturally occurring trace minerals and elements, including magnesium, potassium, calcium, and sodium that support hydration and cellular function. As always, This should be individualized, especially for women with blood pressure concerns, kidney disease, or sodium restrictions. So let's wrap it all up. Friend, today we discussed why minerals are essential for energy and hormone balance, why menopause increases mineral needs, the gut's role in mineral absorption, how minerals support heart rhythm and hydration, why modern food may be lower in minerals, ways to naturally support mineral balance, and why symptoms can be messages from the body. Your body just doesn't need more water. It needs the minerals that allow water to actually hydrate your cells. Minerals support your heart, brain, muscles, hormones, bones, and energy. When we return to foundational health principles, we can create space for the body to function the way God designed it to. If today's episode encouraged you, I invite you to join me for my upcoming Women's Hormone Health Workshop on Saturday, June 27th. We'll go deeper into hormone balance, gut health, inflammation, metabolism, practical strategies for thriving in midlife and beyond. You can register using the link in the show notes. Thank you so much for joining me for Integrative Medicine for Energy and Health. Until next time, listen to your body, nourish it well, and walk in wholeness. I'll leave you with Mark chapter 9, verse 50. Salt is good, but if it loses its saltiness, how can you make it salty again? Have salt among yourselves and be at peace with each other. Hey friend, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If so, would you take 30 seconds and share it with a friend who may want to have more energy and improve their health naturally? Also, I would love it if you could leave a quick review for the show on Apple Podcasts. It blesses me tremendously to know that this podcast is helping you. Alrighty then, it's time to go make a protein shake and go for a hike. No more days of feeling tired and drained. I'll see you in a few days for another episode. God bless.